Born salutation to all of them brave minds out there, not forgetting my youth entrepreneurs. I encourage young minds to stay tuned to my coaching class on Mix Gang Coaching Class online. In our today's business model, we will be dissecting on a prime issue when setting out a business, service, idea, or a patent invention. As we all know, money is not the first thing that should cross your mind or what you should consider when setting out that idea, business, or a patent invention. But many ideas and inventions are left in the dust due to the lack of these words, money. So in our today's topic, we'll be dissecting on a prime factor, which is what? Financial empowerment. In our today business model, which is business model 107, we will be talking about financial empowerment. And I am talking business here in African words, settings. Before we come down to business, let's first understand what it means by what? Financial empowerment. First, by the word empowerment, empowerment means to empower something, that is to place power in the hands of another. It could be finance, it could be an idea, it could be a breakthrough, it could be an idea, it could be your financial support for that particular what? Individual. So today we are laying emphasis on what? Financial what? Empowerment. And financial empowerment here could be seen as a willingness of a person to support another with other idea, funds, or otherwise. So in our financial class today, we talked about what? Financial empowerment. We already know about branding issues, putting out your business, a product, and the rest. So now what comes to your mind now is, how can I get the money to start up this plan? That is where we are now at what we call financial empowerment. So therefore, financial empowerment becomes a willingness of those among us who are financially what? Sufficient to support positive what? Schemes from those who are well-to-do but lack financial what? Frequency. To this mindset, the youth will be what? Disenfranchised. There are twofold of responsibility to this regard. We must both empower the able and care for the what? Weak. These are the two sides of sharing coins, sharing a coins. We must, one, care, encourage, help, and be patient with people on their path of growth as it is appropriate for a what? A situation. What I'm saying in essence, those who the power has already been placed their hand in the form of financial, in the form of ideas, in the form of what? Your support and care for the world less privileged, not just them, but those who are also well-to-do among you. How do you lift them up? How do you support this idea? At this point in time, this is the kind of mindset we are supposed to be having in order for what development to take place in our own setting. These are the key points in which we can help to shape the world in a better place, because every resources that has been placed in your hand, either by the universe, by what you believe in, by God, it is placed in your hand for you to use it, not to oppress others or for your own advantage only, for the advantage of others, because that's or such resources has been placed in your hand. This is why the likes of the Dangote, the Obi Kubana, and the rest, they keep growing in business. Why? Because they have a charity what mindset, a mindset of what? Philanthropics. That is, an entrepreneur must have that mindset for you to grow. So while growing another, you are also growing yourself, if you must realize. That is the key point of what? Financial empowerment. Financial empowerment here means you, with these tangible ideas, on your own side as an entrepreneur, fresh out, knowing people you can go to that will support this your idea, that will support this your what? Invention or a service, or vis-a-vis, or you having the money and you going out to seek for ideas that you can support with your money. This is the setting of what we are talking about, shaping the world and producing more entrepreneurs. So the youth must be empowered in this aspect. And a mindset who knows about this is a force that will keep moving. Because in this what aspect, or at this junction in business setting, you really need your benchmark, knowing exactly what amount you need to start up your idea, an invention, or a plan. So that when going to these people, or when these people coming to you, you will know how to build. You will know how to beat them and state your financial plan clearly to them, to enable them have a clear picture of what you also have in mind, so that they can place their support, if not for profit or any other thing, but for shaping the world, and in their own form of what? Making charity. Today, the likes of very dark man today are coming out. Why? After much, they say if a youth want to learn a skills, they can support with 10 million naira, they can support with 200,000. These are the easy ways of supporting that I expect other entrepreneurs should also emulate to make the world a better place by shaping the world and uplifting others. So in our today's business model, this should be the recap. Make available your financial statement, which I will be telling you in our next business model on how to write a financial statement for a business and vis-a-vis. So you just stay tuned and give yourself these questions. Ask yourself to garbage in, garbage out from your brain. Which are the tangible people you know among your list, among your contacts you can meet when you have such ideas? And you also that has the funds or the financial capability, which are those ideas you can support that people will bring out and you are willing to support? You begin to think about it at this junction, so that you can invest your money, or you can put your money into something that tomorrow the universe will bless you for it. Because those resources that has been placed in your hand in the form of finance, in the form of ideas, in the form of products or invention, are not meant only for your own benefits, but for the benefit of all, not just you. That is why all humans has become an enterprise. We once interact with each other in one way or the other, just like we interact with the trees and the environment around us, due to we breathe out oxygen and they breathe out carbon dioxide. This is a garbage in, garbage out system. And the old pattern of things has been fading. So we need to renovate and bring out what? New ideas from already existing one, so that we can put through. In this, I will call it a wrapped up on our business model today. So stay tuned for the next class. Peace.